everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're taking a journey to a city that feels like it's been frozen in time, yet is bursting with life, color, and rhythm. That's right, we're heading to the heart of the Caribbean to explore the captivating capital of Cuba, Havana. So, what's the first thing that comes to mind when you think of Havana? For most people, it's those iconic, candy-colored classic American cars from the 1950s. And let me tell you, they are everywhere. Cruising down the streets in a shiny vintage Chevrolet or Ford is more than just a taxi ride. It's a quintessential Havana experience. It's like stepping into a living, breathing museum on wheels. You'll see them lined up near Park Central, gleaming in the sun, just waiting to take you on a tour. Our first stop has to be Old Havana, or La Habana Vieja. This is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. And as soon as you start wandering its cobblestone streets, you'll understand why. The architecture is a stunning mix of Baroque and neoclassical buildings with pastel-colored facades and ornate iron balconies. It's a photographer's dream. Every corner you turn reveals a new, picturesque scene. You can spend hours just getting lost in the four main plazas of Old Havana. There's Plaza de la Catedral, home to the magnificent Havana Cathedral. Then you have Plaza de Armas, the oldest square in the city, surrounded by museums, and the impressive Castillo de la Real Fuerza. Plaza Vieja is my personal favorite. It's been beautifully restored and is surrounded by vibrant buildings, art galleries, and lively cafes. Finally, there's Plaza de San Francisco de right by the harbor, which offers a more tranquil atmosphere with its famous Fountain of Lions. Now, you can't talk about Havana without mentioning the Mall. This is the city's legendary seafront promenade that stretches for 8 kilometers along the coast. During the day, you'll see fishermen casting their lines into the turquoise water. But as the sun begins to set, the Malecon truly comes alive. Locals and tourists alike gather here to chat, play music, and simply watch the waves crash against the seawall. It's the social heart of the city, and a sunset walk here is an absolute must-do. Speaking of music, it's the soul of Havana. You'll hear the infectious rhythms of salsa, son, and rumba spilling out from doorways and courtyards all over the city. You don't have to look for the music. It will find you. From street performers to intimate music venues like the famous Buena Vista Social Club, the entire city moves to a beat. Don't be shy, jump in and take a salsa lesson. It's the best way to immerse yourself in the local culture. Havana was also a favorite haunt of the famous American author, Ernest Hemingway. You can follow in his footsteps by visiting his home Finca Villa, which is now a museum preserved just as he left it. You can also grab a drink at 2 of his favorite bars in Old Havana. La Bodeguita del Medio, said to be the birthplace of the mojito, and El Floridita, famous for its daiquiris. Sipping a cocktail where Hemingway once sat is a pretty surreal experience. Let's talk about the food. Cuban cuisine is a delicious blend of Spanish, African, and Caribbean influences. The rise of private restaurants, known as palades, has revolutionized the food scene. You can find everything from traditional dishes like ropa vieja, which is a flavorful shredded beef stew, to fresh seafood and, of course, the classic Cubano sandwich. And don't forget the rice and beans, a staple that's simple but incredibly tasty. For a bit of culture and history, a visit to the Museum of the Revolution is essential. Housed in the former presidential palace, it tells the story of Cuba's revolutionary past. The exhibits are fascinating, and even the building itself is a piece of history. With bullet holes still visible on the walls from past conflicts, outside, you'll find the Grandma Memorial, which houses the yacht that carried Fidel Castro and his revolutionaries from Mexico to Cuba. If you want to see a different side of Havana, head to the Fusterlandia neighborhood. This is the whimsical home and studio of artist Jose, who has covered his entire neighborhood in colorful, surreal mosaic tiles. It's like stepping into a Gaudi-inspired wonderland. The creativity is just astounding, with benches, walls, and even entire houses decorated in his unique style. It's a testament to the vibrant artistic spirit that flows through Havana. Another iconic symbol of Havana is the Cuban cigar. Even if you're not a smoker, a visit to a cigar factory like the Partagas or La Corona factory is a fascinating cultural experience. You can see the entire process, from the sorting of the tobacco leaves to the expert hand-rolling by the torsadors. It's an art form that has been passed down through generations. Let's not forget the incredible views. For the best panoramic snapshot of the city, you can climb the Camara Oscura in Plaza Vieja or go to the top of the Jose Marti Memorial in Plaza de la Rep. Another fantastic vantage point is from across the bay at the El Morro Fortress. This historic castle not only offers breathtaking views of the Malecon and the city skyline, but also hosts the traditional Canonazo ceremony every night at 9 p.m., where soldiers in Piria dress fire a cannon, a tradition that once signaled the closing of the city gates. So, what is it that makes Havana so special? It's not just the classic cars or the colonial buildings, it's the people. Cubans are some of the warmest, most resilient, and resourceful people you will ever meet. Despite facing many challenges, their spirit is unbreakable. They are proud of their culture and eager to share it with visitors. Havana is a city of contrasts, of crumbling beauty and vibrant life, of rich history and a palpable energy for the future. It's a place that engages all your senses, from the scent of cigars in the sea, to the taste of rum and strong Cuban coffee, to the sounds of salsa music that fill the air. It's a city that will challenge your perceptions and capture your heart. A trip to Havana is more than a vacation. It's an experience that stays with you long after you've left. It's a reminder to slow down, to appreciate the simple moments, and to always find a reason to dance. Thank you so much for joining me on this virtual tour of Havana. If you've been to Havana, I'd love to hear about your favorite spots in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure. See you next time!